So what I'm going to do in this video is describe to you the new area of woodland that I'm going to start hunting in. After that we're going to go on a little field trip to one of the zones within the plot of land where we can hopefully start hunting in the near future. And then at the end of the video I will also explain the language that I'll be using in upcoming videos when referring to this specific woodland. Yes, it's me, LBV, and I just wanted to do a short video about the new plot of land which I found that's only about 15 minutes away from my house. It's absolutely huge, and I'm really excited about it because I live in the Midlands in England and you don't get areas of woodland this big at all, so it's really good. So what do we have here? Well, I've got 3 maps, all of the same area. I just want to show you the size of the plot of land that we'll be hunting in, the density and the tree layouts, and also just what to expect really and how I'm going to divide them up into different areas. So let's take a look at the first map, and I'll try not to make this video any longer than it needs to be, but I do feel that these next few minutes will be justified. Right down the bottom of the bottom corner here of this map, it's got 400 metres. So just imagine an Olympic running track. That's 400 metres there. So just open that up, end to end. That'll be 400 metres. So that's how big 400 metres is right there. And I'm going to be covering all that area there. The whole lot is 320 acres. Sorry, it is a bit blurry. 320 acres of land, so absolutely huge. And this is the area that you'll see me hunting in. So if I just draw around the perimeter of it, in fact I can possibly do it better on this one here. But basically all this all that area there is 320 acres. And that's where I'll be hunting. So as you can imagine, that's a lot of land. So I've been thinking about how I can do this effectively and efficiently. So to me it makes sense to divide this area up into zones, and these zones are going to be based around where the car parks are, because the car parks are laid out, in my eyes, are ideal for what I need. So we've got a main road here. If I just get my pen out again, there we go. Anything along this road here, I will be naming N for north, and then anything below this road, I'll be naming S for south. So if I just show you all the car parks now, we've got that one right there, which will be N1. N2 and N3. There's also one at the very top here, which I'll call N4. And then if you just drive down this road, we've got S1, S2, S3 and S4. You've also got a very small one just here, which isn't really a car park, but it's a place to park your car, I guess. Just it's really small. So I'm going to call that T1, T4 temporary. And then you've also got a car park here that I've never been to before. So I'm going to call that one S5. Now before I show you how I've divided up the plot of land into their rightful zones and what I've called the zones, I want to visit S5. That was the last car park that I just showed you. Now you guys can come with me. All I want to do is find out, is it worthy of having its own zone, and what the car park's actually like, as I've never actually been to this one just yet. Okay, let's go. Thanks for joining me, guys. End of May 2017, and I've just come out just to check a new car park. I have been a bit delayed because we've got some roadworks in front of me, so I've just pulled out to another car park. It looks like he's about to go. You might see him in the distance. Yeah, so I think I'll be able to go in a second, but this is where I'm heading. can just focus that. There's a car park just there, S5, that I've never been to before. So just going to see really how dense it is, how safe it is, how big it is, just what's around really. I'm currently parked here on N1, so yeah, let's have a look, see what it brings. Okay, so made a stop at S4 just to have a look at how busy it was in the daytime. I'm usually up there very early morning, so while I was down here I just thought I'd stop off there. So yeah, now just on the way to S5, which is pretty much the next car park along. Nice sunny day. It's about 2 weeks away from the longest day of the year, and it's quite busy at the moment. So this is the back of that particular zone that I'm looking at, just to the right of the camera. So all that there will be accessible through S5, hopefully. We're about 1 minute away from the car park. It's definitely a nice day to go driving, and it looks like here we are now. Try not to crash into this car here. Okay, it's a nice car park. First impressions are good. Spacious. Got the toilets there as well. Oh yeah, this is good. I didn't notice it's only open certain times. Okay, pulled up now, had a little look around. A lot of positives, definitely. The main negative would be the fact that it's not open till about 9, half 9, and I've usually done all my hunting by then and, you know, gone to work or gone back home or come back to sleep. So that's a bit of a shame. This car park, I think, is ideal for if I do a daytime hunt, and I maybe start off at S2 or S3 and I just want to come here for like the last hour. As for the actual woodland itself, it is dense. It's not as dense as the red zone, and pretty much not as dense as a lot of them. However, there is a lot of options there, and it is nice. I can see some benches over there as well if you just want to sit there and have a snack. Yeah, it does look quite nice. The zone is, you can get into the zone many different ways because it's off the main road, so you can literally just walk into it. There's lots of pathways, so it is good. It's not my first choice, but it's definitely worth coming to, and it's the first time I've been here, so it's you know, I'm happy that I found another place to check out. Yeah. Okay, guys. Right, guys, nearly done with this video now. Thanks for sticking around. Just enough time to show you a rough sketch of how I've divided this 320 acres of land up into 7 different zones. I've decided on 7 zones because that way the zones aren't too big, aren't too small, and they're also equally spread, and they're also in line with where the car parks are positioned, so it's perfect. So I've just took this map, this third map down now, and just to show you what I've done. So as you can see, 7 different colours, 7 different zones. So if I wanted to get to zone 1, for example, I'd park on this car park here and just walk northwards, or even park here and go straight in it there. If I wanted to go to this zone here, obviously I've got 2 car parks to choose from. Okay, so as for naming the zones, because there's 7, I just wanted to play on the number 7. So I couldn't remember the 7 dwarfs, so I went for the 7 colours of the rainbow. So as you just saw on that map, I went for red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet. So now it just makes absolute sense to call this Woodlands Operation Rainbow. So that's the map. I'm off now to prepare for a quest where I can make base at N1 and hunt in the red zone.